I want to say that as Pcea, since we are part of the community, this I want to make it very clear. Pcea, we are not known of making a lot of noise out there, but we are quite aware of the many things which are happening. We try to do a lot of boardroom issues and conversations so that we can resolve the issues touching on the community. And I want to touch on one area because as Pcea, our population is about 4.5 million members across the country. And carrying about the 4.5 million members, and every person with a different opinion, every person doing different things, it is not easy. And due to that, even within the church, we have experienced what we are calling cyber bullying heavily. And we have had casualties, even in the church, due to cyber bullying. And therefore, since issues are emerging every day, I've just come from Thailand, where we had a global meeting, and this is now a very serious issue. And a training we were taken through by the expert of what we are calling the AI, the artificial intelligence. If what I heard is anything to go by, we have a reason to be worried globally as people, because things are now very advanced. And the technology which is there and which is now coming, and it is coming very soon to replace the human mind. The AI as it is right now, it requires human intervention so that it can interpret figures, it can do whatever. But the technology which is coming is very dangerous. We have got no control. I want to say we got no control over this. But there are some little things we can do. Your Honor, I've also done law. Maybe I'm doing my PhD in law right now. So I'm not, I always tell people I'm stupid, but not very stupid. Now, I want to say this about the law which was passed by the president and signed by the president, the cyberbullying. As Pcea, we are supporting it 100%. And let people give the right information, because cyberbullying has caused so many children to kill themselves. People are now fighting each other within the cyberspace. People have become so disrespectful. The other day, I told a congregation somewhere what we are suffering from as a nation is indiscipline. And since we don't want to follow the law, we want to be law, we want not to follow the laid down procedures, so that we just do whatever we want. When it comes to right now the issue of cyber harassment, which according to this section 27 of the said law says that if you are found guilty of that, you can be fined 20 million Kenya shillings or 10 years in prison. That's the way to go, because we have become a very indisciplined nation. this is the only way to contain this madness. And as Pcea, we are saying categorically, we support this. We must have control. We must have control. Two, we also want to say that this issue of fake website, what they are calling phishing, which actually is being used by so many people. You all let me say that my master's dissertation was on, and it is, I thank God because of this. It was about the effect of fictitious identities in trade. And it was touching on this, and it's quite a while. And saying how we are going to destroy each other through fake identities, through faked, because today you cannot even know whom you are dealing with. We can't know. We support this law in totality so that we are able to curb this, because if it is allowed to take the trajectory it has taken, we are going to destroy our businesses. It's just a matter of time. We are going to destroy our international trade, and we are going even to destroy ourselves. And therefore, what the President assented to is, as the Presbyterian Church of East Africa, we wholly and fully support this particular law. There are other areas about betting and the rest. Please, and I call upon all of us to understand and to appreciate this law. This is the only way where we are going to ensure that we have a generation after us. But if it is allowed to remain the way it is, brothers and sisters, we are done. We are destroyed. We have become experts of destroying each other in the social media. If I want to destroy you, just go to the social media and do whatever I want to do. With the AI, I can do anything. And therefore, we need this law in place for us to be able to contain this menace. So as Pcea, we are in and we are supporting. If you are able to see some of the issues I see circulating in the church, I'm always a victim many times. And I always tell people, you have not died so far, itaishi mingi. So kindly, brothers and sisters, let us not just blush and say it is a bad law without knowing what it is. This is a good legislation which we are supposed to embrace so that we can have normalcy and sobriety in our nation.